But this is different. All the little tendrils in the back, is that... I'm writing this... I'm as far as my... Again, as far as my blind playthrough as best as I could find, that's... I beat the game, I did the best I could, that was as far as I could go. A friend of mine was talking to me, and I put some stuff behind a spoiler wall when we were talking earlier, and I, like, just way back when. And now that I beat the game, I went to start looking at, like, what were they hiding? What did they not want me to see at the time? And I saw the word Act 3 come up. Apparently there's more of this game than I had found out. I'm kind of... I'm shocked. At the same time, it makes sense. It makes sense, but I'm also... I have no idea what I missed that was so big that it could be a whole third act thing. So I'm going to head back here. The one hint my friend gave me, trying to be as unspoiled, because I didn't look anything past that. I just saw that there's apparently more to the game. Whether it's like a super challenge mode, like whether you have to do the steel mode or whatever, I don't know. But he suggested looking at the wish walls. And so I'm going to see if what I can find in terms of the wish walls, if there's anything that has popped up since that I missed. There is something new in Bellheart. Silken Soul. Oi, from Caretaker of Songclave. Oi, I'm wishing for that bothersome bell ringer. That you reading this? Then help up top beside the shrine. Might be we two should have a little chat. Okay. This is new. I swear I looked at this, but maybe this is something that only comes up after... Oh, I didn't know I could stand on top of the sign. Maybe this is something that only comes up after you do... Because the last wish I had from here was... Oh, sorry. The last wish I found here was the one that led me to Chakra. This is new. This has got to have been since that. Okay. Oh, you're new. Pilgrim Preacher. You stay close, sister. Them halls beside are crawling with haunted husks. Wandering will only bring death, pointed and painful. Please don't go too far, sister. Right here is the only safety you'll find within this whole cursed place. Are you new? Are we the last? Let's... okay. Yeah. It's feeling almost time, eh, Billringer? You and her who waits up there. Yeah. That fated meeting would hold forever. It didn't hold forever. I beat her. Ready to make your play to oust one ruler and claim her place? I'll not deny some of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood, as to, no doubt, for the one up top. And yet another part resists. Part over time I find myself siding with more. That part wishes not to claim a monarch's mantle, rather it would see me my freedom regained, and this kingdom's bugs unshackled from their pale chains. She didn't become the monarch, did she, in that ending? Was that what happened? Remarkable you're speaking there. Idea you're speaking there, Bellringer, a world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on, serious-like, but I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your helping, I've been seeing it clear. You still got the monarch in you, all right, and the glare of a weaver, but the ambition, that's wild different from both. If you have already guessed to my desire, sir, and share some part of it, would you offer me aid in the conflict to come? Ah, yes. Maybe yes. I can barely bear to tell it. But there's an idea one rare disgust for fear of her up there sensing the score. So she can kind of sense what you're talking about, what you're thinking about. You have conceived a method, I take it? A way to see a monarch removed and me left free from claiming her station? I did, so that must be what she was doing? That when she, like, Hornet was taking her spot? We have, me and what remains of my family. It's a trap of a sort, beyond the skill of this citadel. One to go further than just her binding. You'd be just the hunter to set it if you're dare enough to try. Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. We are going to be holding off on Final Fantasy VII Remake, it seems, or Rebirth. What work do you require of me now to see your service made? That's my family's strength you'll need be seeking, Bellringer. Us 3 old bugs still alive, spread across this kingdom, and 1 poor cousin dead and drained and swamps choked rotten. We've already found the cousin. But there's 3 of you still alive and spread out here? Because you look a little bit like Silk, but I like Lace, but I think probably not. Each has power, raw, savage stuff. For you, they'll give it, if for their fascination at the act, or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all. And last as the base, seek a weapon of Weaver's past. Should be one left, down somewhere in their largest nest, a snare to set a rune of searing silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it. A weapon in a rune? In like one of the... Huh. Maiden Soul, Hermit's Soul, Seeker's Soul, and Snare Setter. Sir, I have opened the way above these halls and bested the White Knight that stood as guardian. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true, a being born purely from silk woven tight, writes Olace. That such a feat is possible. I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient. Never like this. Aye, Bellringer, you've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel at least. One to keep far from where she was, at least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and a mind to match, but hers been wandering up this citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence, way before you came and roused its ire. Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant crossing her path found a painful end from her pin. I'd be saying thanks for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. If you're wanting that trap made, you best get to collect it. I'll point you to what's needed as best I can, thank you. Down in the Mosslands, still clinging to her failed chapel, my sister will part with her power if asked kind enough. Really? The chapel maid. Of course, you both have the same, like, cloak, the same... Yeah, no, that makes sense. Chapel maid. Madam, I return seeking power to aid the construction of a trap at request of your sibling residing atop the citadel. Aye, Hunter, so you managed to rouse the old fool. I have known it coming and felt it. Glad I am. Rest of my family spent far too long huddled and glum or dead. Not me. I'd always been thinking it'd be a waste just to take what's coming when her up top wakes. Better to fight for freedom or go out in a blaze. Oh-ho! Oh, just like that. Maiden Soul, thank you. Hermit's Soul. I know where the Hermit is. Snare Setter, I got no idea, but I can at least go to the Hermit directly. Hermit. So the slave comes seeking. I've heard it. Wishing on a world cut free, yes? Along with my nephew up there. Sounds he's sunk as simple as you. Your nephew. Will you not provide your aid, Bug? This trap he plans requires power, and I suspect you're hoarding more than most. Oh no, I'll give it. Not in the hope you'll succeed. Bah! In that, there's slim chance. I'd just give just to see that restless energy unleashed. So much soul, found in form, generations of it, all going to waste. Better it's given the chance to blaze. Hermit's Soul. Let's take a look at the description on these, by the way. Maiden Soul, vial gifted by the chapel maid, filled full with swirling soul. Hermit's Soul, heavy bell filled with the shimmering soul of the bell hermit. And anything else? My part's been given, slave. No more need to speak. Go spin your spider's web. Allow our kingdom's restless soul its chance to blaze. Okay. But the trap it's in a weave nest apparently, but I'm not sure which one. So I'm just gonna go back to the first shrine. The trap. For the base, we'll be needing a weapon of Weaver's past. Search down low aside the paths of bone inside their largest nest. It's a snare device. One to set a rune of searing silk. So beside the path of bone. It's the largest one, so it's got to be Weave Nest Atla you're talking about, right? Huh. Maybe, hold on, maybe it's the higher section up here. This low her gaze escaped. Prepare, sisters, weave hope anew that we might break free this accursed web born of our native foundation. Our naive foundation? Our naive foundation. Nothing here I can find that's new. I've run throughout this whole place again. I just don't find anything new. I haven't found anything new. I can check one of the others, one of the other weave nests. This feels like the biggest one though, right? Were there bigger ones out there? Attached to bones? At the bottom? It can't be. Like, this has to be here somewhere. So I've been through here a couple times and I just couldn't find anything. I looked up enough to see, is it in Weave Nest Atla? And the answer is yes. So it's somewhere in here. I don't know where. I have been jumping all over the place, looking for any sort of, like, hidden area, hidden ceiling, hidden roof. And just have not really had any luck in the least. Like, I'm looking at, especially at the areas with the rays of light coming down, in case that's a clue. Like, is this a thing? This feels like it's a clue, but it doesn't seem to be. I'll be honest, I just have to look it up. I can't find it. I've looked over this place as best I can. I've given it my best shot. I cannot find this. Yeah, I just entirely missed this area. 100% missed it. No chance at it. Not no chance. I did my best, and this is just a spot overlooked. So again, I want to try to be upfront about that. This was not something I found on my own. I tried hard, and I was unsuccessful. Wish updated.
That's fine.
Caretaker. Sir, I have the items requested. Craft me your trap that we may set these lands free. Here you go. Silk and Soul wish granted. Found it all, did you, Bellringer? Then join me and let's get to prepping. I'll be asking both your silk and your claws for the construction. Construction noises ensue. Done. The parts are prepped. Heading now to set the heavy thing. Even with the trap laid, best be guessing her on top won't go down so simple. She'll sense what's coming. That blade of yours is going to have to do its work before this thing can snap. I wonder if this is going to change the Grandmother Silk fight at all. Probably will. I'd expected such, sir, and I am ready. Set your snare. I shall attend shortly. Okay. New objective. Scale the citadel and then snare its monarch in a deadly trap. How are we on time today? I got time for another a couple of attempts at, because I know I beat her, but it's not like it was the cleanest fight ever, so I think this will probably take a few more attempts, but we'll give it a shot. Caretaker is here now. Ain't you come a long way, Bellringer. Granting wishes, saving bugs, even rousing my sullen family to act. The snare is set above, our power bound along its thread. To your sight it may seem a crude thing, but there's fair strength in it, enough to quell a god. You and your family have done me well, sir. I shall prove your faith in the meeting ahead. Aye, bring your best, Bellringer. Call forth our great pale god. Cut her weak, then drive the beast down atop the snare. Contact made will stir the snare alight, but only your needle's song will awaken the spell in full. When that moment arrives, you'll see it clear. So instead of binding her, we're going to do something else. Where'd you go? You just hopped down? I think you just hopped away. All right, let's give this another shot. See if we can get to the end of this. And I'll see you on the other side. Oh, wait. Yeah. Hopefully I did the right thing. I was going to say, I hope there's not like a thing I have to do to activate this first. But I'll do my best, and if I can beat this again, I'll see you on the other side. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, alright, we got her. We got her, so we'll see if there's anything different now. Took a few tries, but we got her. So we won't bind her this time, we'll play the needle in. Playing the needle in? This is, again, this is like the void stuff. That's sucking her in, I guess? Lace! Lace for the kill? I'm so happy she's not dead. Holy crap. Did we do a good thing? It feels like we did a good thing, but the fact that I know now that there's an Act 3 tells me we may not have done a good thing. So there's no new monarch. We're not a new monarch the way we were before. There's just nothing. There's like, yeah, we've overthrown the queen or the grandmother, but now there's the goop coming. This is where I may need to brush up on my Hollow Knight lore, because again, this is visual. Snared Silk, trophy errand. Defeat Grandmother Silk and entrap her soul within the soul snare. This is where, visually, this seems reminiscent of the ending to... Wait, was this not... I guess there's no... There has to be an act. I guess... I don't know. Did I do something wrong again? Because visually, that felt similar to the Radiance ending, to when you beat the Radiance and, like, all the darkness stuff was whapping away at her. I just... Huh. Are they... Is it going to be, like, after the credits, maybe? Matthew Trobiani as Trobio. Game completion again. But this is different. All the little tendrils in the back, is that... Alright. That's where I'm going to call it for today. Next time we'll see whatever the hell is going on there. It is the next day. I'm ready to look into this ominous-ass section. If I can. I have to fight through it. I have to fight through to access the profile. Okay. I am so excited. I have no friggin' idea where this is going. Is this going to be in the cradle? I'm so happy that Lace got that final shot in. She's friggin' fascinating, Act 3. Oh, look at the swirl there. Abyss. Was the silk, did unraveling the silk do some greater damage that we weren't seeing? Was like, there must always be a Lich King sort of thing? Like, is there, like, if there's no, does there have to be a Grandmother Silk in order for the Abyss to not destroy everything? New objective, and the symbol is different. After the fall, discover the fate of Farloom. All my bindings are undone. Is there an entry for Grandmother Silk? There was an entry up here. Oh, that was for the second Sentinel. The talent and intelligence of this construct goes far beyond the others I've witnessed. They seem less built as a tool to serve than an attempt at life itself. Kind of like lace, but like instead mechanical instead of purely silk. Any more about lace? A bug born entirely of yeah, we saw that. Grandmother Silk, monarch of Farloom, and the primal source of silk. Heart of the haunting, long lulled to slumber and desperate to wake. The higher being's threads stretched throughout Farloom, snaring its bugs and driving them to madness and discord. Yeah, everything sounds like it's collapsing. Yeah, we just have, we're straight up regular hunter badge right now, hunter crest at the moment. Oh. And there's no bench where we can rest and reset this, is there? No, so that's barricaded off. Any map going on? I doubt it. No, there is a map. Okay. This was the elevator I marked. Right, so the world is still... It's not totally gone. It's not like World of Ruin in Final Fantasy VI, where, like, the geography is entirely different. Maybe it is different and just the maps haven't updated also. Wait, where are we? Oh, right, I don't have a compass on. Okay. Oh, let's not go there. We'd seen this before very early on. This kind of shaky weakness. You could do it, Hornet. I believe in you. Come on, girl. Oh, maybe not. Maybe you don't got this. These are the things from the top of the Cogwork core. I think. She persevered. She's pulling. Oh. She's pulling through. Okay. Can we go up the left side? It really doesn't look like it. Okay. The cogs are, like, trying their best, but they're in pretty rough shape. Can I break it? No. Is this the Cogwork core? Yeah, this has to be. This is definitely the Cogwork core. This is the area right below the, yeah, it's the area right below, like, where we first climbed up to do the song puzzle. And look at that, it's moving. It's like a muscle tendon. So it resets me up here. Okay. So now, can I go across this? Oh, there's nothing across this. Or was it here I wanted to go across? No, there's nothing across this either. Alright. So through here. We got our stuff back. Can we go here? No. And here? No, 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 no. Here we can go. Are we going to be blocked this way? Is that why we can go this way? Oh, right. I can't cling to the wall now. Oh, I can cling, but yeah. It's more like, because Hollow Knight didn't have the permanent cling the way that Hornet has, right? Like Hollow Knight, when I look at like Path of Pain videos, for instance, they're like constantly bouncing up to stay steady. They don't seem to have the, what's it called? The, what was that? It's a yellow tool, right? Yeah, they don't have the Ascendance grip. So what else was up here, though? Because I don't want to... Yeah, so that was like, I had to go that way. Okay. So descending the cog... What is the Songclave going to be like right now? Gonna be just wrecked. Can I play the needle in? Black stuff seems to pull up around me, though. I can, but... Oh, no, that's just pulling up... Oh, God! It's just pulling up anyway. Crap. You're, like, infected. Infected by some kind of oozy abyss thing. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, everything is different. Everything is... Nope. Can I attack it? No, they are not meant to be attacked. Again, I don't really know what the abyss is. I really have to look... If anyone has a great, like... You know, one of those... I know there's all kind of videos, like... Hollow Knight explained in 2 hours, you know, that sort of thing. If any... Like a pre-Silksong one. If anyone has a great one they'd recommend, or one they especially like a Hollow Knight, you know, retrospective lore overview, that sort of thing, let me know. I wish I could sort by most recently updated. That would be a fantastic change, but I don't think I can. Like, yeah, this was an Underworker, wasn't it? You know what got updated? The Underpoke. They toiled incessantly for the Citadel, their shells bent in grade, and now the kingdom's curse means not even death can relieve them. So this isn't treated as a new thing. Alright, we'll go down. I see the spikes there, and I don't want to die, ideally. I don't think there's a way around it. I think I'm going to die, but I'd rather not die if I can avoid it or can delay it a little bit longer. Oh god! Frick. Okay. Alright, everyone's gonna be super powered in the Abyss. Everyone's got Abyss juice. Maybe I'll get Abyss juice. Maybe I'll get special Abyss powers and binds and tools and stuff. What even is this? This doesn't look like natural this looked like just glass shards ground up and ready to chew me up. Yeah, just a regular old 3 heal. So, aggression seems... Just an initial impression about some of these enemies is that aggression seems to be useful because letting them get infected by Abyss, or Void, or Darkness, or whatever this is, and then it gives them, like, the charge-up superpowers, which is not great for me. Crash through. Is this where the Cogwork Dancers fight was? Where the, yeah, is this the Cogwork Dancers section? Sherma! Look at your new hat! Are you the new caretaker? You're not... Hoy, maiden, 'tis a prayer... Your voice sounded different for a sec. 'Tis a prayer answered to see you safely wake. Little Sherma, what has happened here? To our safe haven? Our home? This is what's left of it after the Great Breaking began. How much time has passed? I didn't even think of that. I assumed it was instant. There was that terrible noise from above. Everything shook and fell apart, and the black thread sprung up from beneath. Many a poor pilgrim has already been lost to the destruction. You might have been too, if not for some fleeing pilgrims who found you fallen and carried you back to us. The black threads, I may understand their source. I must speak with the old caretaker. Do you know what has become of him? I see he has left you his garb. Oh yes. He has charged me with looking after those remaining here, and said he had to confer with his family down below. Okay, so not a large time jump. You're just temporarily taking the spot. Down below. Then they have slunk away to hide in their ruined chapel. That's a little bit rude. That feels really unnecessary from Hornet. Like, that sounded really judgy, and slunk away to hide. I don't... That feels... I don't know, not out of character, because I know she can be judgy, but I don't like that. I must pay them a visit. Thank you, Sherma. Stay safe and take care of your fellow pilgrims. Our bond is unbroken. We still have our voices. Huddle together. Let's keep our spirits strong. Barloom, we failed. Brothers, sisters. Huddle together. Our bond is unbroken. Our strength is shared. Why must we suffer? We still have our voices. Oh. Nothing new here, yeah. What about you? Oh. Jubilana. What a calamity has befallen our holy citadel. I ain't never seen anything like it in my long life. Times like this, we must be sure to help each other. Dig deep, dear one. I'll be needing a lot of rosaries to survive what's coming. Bless you, Jubilana. All you sell is rosary string. I'm glad. I assume that, like, most, like, stuff is still accessible at this point, though. Hide away, holy sight, darker now than ever before. Gather what you can, sweet gifts. Long and lonely halls. Our path. Hide away your holy sight. I don't know how to get it so that you keep... Oh, didn't mean to go down here. I don't know how to get it so you keep singing. So that she keeps singing with that when you have limited silk. Awaiting the end. Confront the caretaker and his family in the ruined chapel beside Bone Bottom. Anything else here? It is now my charge to care for those who stay here, including yourself. If I can aid you in any way, please let me know. So now we get a bench, and now we can actually mess with crests. Okay. For now, we'll go back to... You know what? No, we won't. Let's try Witch, just because. And we'll try this... What do we try? Yeah, you know what? We haven't really tried Sawtooth Circlet in combat, actually, so let's try that. Oh, and you know what? I just hit me. Because I have Ava, I can actually just kind of permanently get song. I can permanently play, like, for anyone I want. Where do we go? I mean, do we just check out the stage memoriam? Do we, like, start looking back at the rest of the game? Let me test this to start. Like, coral chambers, are these... Oh, my rosary farming spot is gone. Oh, no, it's not. Uh-oh. You are different. Yep, you are different. Unless you have a lot of rosaries now. How many rosaries does these give each? No, about the same. Oh, right, Witch. I forgot why I dislike Witch. Are the high halls closed up? No, we're not near the high halls yet. We can't ascend this way. Yeah, so my... Witch does a lot of damage, doesn't it? Is this... No, so we can ascend to the high halls. What do the high halls look like now? High halls are not in great shape. What does this guy say? The one who was... this... Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on, hold on. Let me rest up a sec. The Ventrica paths are still open. So that's good. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Did not mean to do that. That is neat. That must do a lot of damage, too. Nope, nope. Yeah, I can do a fair bit of damage here. I think. You just have a lot of health. I hope I can kill you soon, because you're going to back me into a corner. Oh, I should needle in these things. I'm curious what they say. They're gone. But I can get a rune harp from them. Old Weaver recording instrument strung with silk runes. The faded runes hold a weaver's words from ages gone. So you're gone. But I can bring this to the historian. Okay. All right. So this is probably still open. This was the... Look at those rosaries. The rosaries are like blackened and destroyed at this point. Was that Grindel? That was Grindel. Grindel's still okay. I'm happy. The thieves tend to make it out, do well in places like times like these. Oh, Jesus. Where are we? Oh, God. That's what I meant to do. Oh, right. But healing, that does nothing. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to... No. This is... You know what this is telling me? This is telling me there's no shortage of things to do in this world. I am not going to worry about that for the moment. Let's actually do what they told us to do for now. Oh, right. No. There is going to be time to revisit all of these places. There's going to be time for all of that. Let me actually do... Yeah, let me head back up. So we'll go to the Grand Bellway, and we'll get to see our Bell Beast friend. There's no way the Bell Beast is corrupted. I will be big mad if the Bell Beast is corrupted. Please be okay. New objective, Beast in the Bells, descend to the Bellway and defeat the hostile creature within. We will save you. This is not your fault. You are the best doggo. You are a great doggo. This is not your fault. You are okay. You are not the Bell Beast. You are something hurting the Bell. Oh, nope. All right. So we don't want to be near that. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. So they do three bursts. 1, 2. Right, right. It doesn't. I have to use the heal as a aggressive thing. Okay. Okay. What crest stuff do we want to do? Not this. Reserve bind is okay. I don't really care about the red tools for the moment. I mean, maybe we can test out stuff. Like drill, if we can get on top of one of those things, might be okay. I don't know. I'm not too worried about the red tools for right now. Okay. So staying right under it can probably be safe. But not next to it, not next to that. Good. Right underneath it. Oh, no. I was wrong about right underneath it, or I wasn't right underneath it. It got hit. Right underneath is okay, but I can't jump up to meet the thing. Oh, right. Next phase? No, shoot. The fight's not over. Fight's not over. Bell Beast is on our side, though. Bell Beast's healthy and good. Bell Beast for the... Oh, God, I love her so much. She is the best girl. You okay? Are you okay? Okay. I'm so happy. Up plus needling. I am so happy. I am so happy. Bell Beast has little babies? Learn the Beastling call. Mimic the song of the Bell Beast, summon the Beastlings, and return together to their mother. Return to get... Is this a warp? Do we get to teleport? Do we get like a Hearthstone? Look at them! I want to rub their necks and bellies. Oh my god, this is the best game. This is the best game ever. This is the best game ever. Let me test this out. Hold on. And let me see how much silk this costs. It is, you just gave me a teleport. You gave me a warp home. You gave me a Hearthstone to teleport me back home. This is amazing. This is amazing. All right, we are going to... Let's go to... We're just gonna... We're gonna... Because eventually we might, like, revisit the entire friggin' map if it's worth it. I think it probably will be worth it, judging by this initial look. But we're going to go to Bone Bottom. And the babies, the beastlings are following us. They're learning the ways, they're learning the paths. And they're all along for the ride. This place is not going to be in great shape, is it? Elevator is destroyed. There's something here? I thought that I saw a light here briefly, but no. Oh, you know what? Is this open? This is actually open now. I'll bet, and we'll actually We'll look at the bell leader in a second. I'll bet that now the sections of the weave nest that were closed off before, like the map and stuff, I'll bet that becomes useful now. And I wonder if we'll be able to actually access the thing in the deep docks too, the bell. All right, Rune Chapel.
Yanara.
You got the Hermit, the Bell Maiden, and what's his face? The Songclave guy. Cowards, here you hide, even as you cause your own land's demise. How about waiting and asking them? They were the ones who helped you save. This is, boy, I don't like Hornet here. How about giving them benefit of the doubt for like a half second? You got Hermit. It never hit me that they were all snails. Snail shamans were a thing in Hollow Knight too, weren't they? You seem displeased, old one. We only did as you asked, yes? The snare is sprung, the creature consumed. Right.
Vienta.
You bound it to that void. Don't play daft. You should well know our family's fixations. Surely you had a hunch? They did this intentionally. Again, my lack of familiarity with Hollow Knight is coming back to bite me here. So I think, honestly, before the next session, I'm going to watch like a full recap thing. Because, again, I've played Hollow Knight. I haven't played Hollow Knight. I've seen Hollow Knight Let's Play. It's been a long time, and I didn't pay super close attention to it. So I will hopefully have a better sense coming in this time. But yeah, boy, now as I look at them, they seem like this is what they wanted. But I don't know. How else could we hope to trap one of your pale kin, or see her consumed with such insatiable efficiency? I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, it's not like... Wait, the pale kin? Yeah, so... when I looked back at the video, by the way, when I was editing the last video of the win against Grandmother Silk, I saw that it was another Hornet-type creature inside there. And then Hornet was going to become another version of that. So I'm not immediately against the Snail Shamans here. I want to hear this out. Then you have miscalculated gravely. The White Knight, she fell with the mother. The White Knight was Hollow Knight. Was not Hollow Knight, but was the bug in the main like guy in Hollow Knight, right? Was it? She fell with the mother. Oh ho, the quakes, yes. We have felt their force even here. So the mother resists the dark to save the child? Is the child... No, wait. The White Knight is... The White Knight in this case has got to be Lace. So the mother resists the dark to save the child? The mother was trying to save... I'm not sure who they're talking about. I'm not sure who's the mother here or what. That is my guess. I must descend to the void below and see clear that truth for myself. Oh, how unfortunate. All of Farloom will fall to her flailing. Is this the mother's got to be Grandmother Silk here.
Benny Frank.
And Grandmother Silk is falling to the abyss to try to save Lace? I apologize if this is like super obvious and I'm not getting it, but I'm not quite getting it. That's my best guess. But no, because she was just dead. She was just ripped apart. So it may, but I will not watch idle while it crumbles. The groaning docks beyond the caverns of bone. There I have seen a vessel able to pass below, a heavy bell built for descent. I know where you're talking about now. Yeah, I know that bell you're talking about. I need only gain access and an operator to assist. I will investigate the docks and uncover the means. You'd be the first in an age to dive so deep, old one. That space below remains long unseen, even to our family. For those depths I am more prepared than most. I will reach the base of this land and know the truth of the new disaster we together have wrought. New objective. Find aid in deep docks to access its diving bell and descend beneath Farloom. Alright. So... Hold on, what song do you sing? Oh, we can rest here. Yeah, so they're not enemies directly, exactly. Only a simple bug. Glimmering trails. Hide and watch. Spiraling outward. So many souls. A kingdom lost. Our power. Strength and despair. Our power, strength and despair, O soulful ones. A kingdom lost. You're like soul wizards, aren't you? Hide and wait, spiraling outward. Good, nice for a snail. Flickering flame. 5 masks swirled soul, broad and boiled. 4 stones rage-baked, crushed powder coarse. 3 shells fresh from pilgrims fallen to contain and age. Is this giving me a quest? 4 stones rage-baked, crushed powder coarse. This feels like it's giving me a quest. Like, acquire 5 masks, broad and boiled. Acquire 4 stones baked with rage, crushed powder coarse. Acquire 3 shells from fallen pilgrims to contain an age, to hold those things. Let me take a screenshot of this, because I want to come back to this at some point, like... Interesting. Okay. Let me just do... I'm going to do a test run here. I'm going to do a test of re-exploring this zone. And seeing what, if anything, is different. Like, is this and this will be a sign for me of whether it's worth it to really, like, fully re-explore each area as best I can. To see if a lot has changed here or not. Though even this might not be a great... Because Moss Grotto so far seems uniquely untouched compared to some of the other zones. Jesus. Oh, right. It doesn't do anything. But you are touched by the void even so. By the abyss. It's not the void, I guess it's the abyss. Oh. This is new. Zoom, go away. What is this? A beast like trapped in abyss. Have I been here before and I just didn't map it? It didn't appear on the map? I don't know. Oh, we never looked at this. Bell Eater. Long dormant centipede awoken and enlarged by Farloom's crumbling collapse. A monster in the classic form of tales from youth. Its slaying was done as much by my fierce traveling companion as by myself. Even more so. I'm going to mark this as a thing to come back to, just in case there actually is something more here. And I'm going to revive my notes doc, because I don't want to forget this stuff as I go. Oh, God. Even the little guys. Yep, even the little ones are becoming like that. Let me test something. Yeah, so they just become that just by being near me. And they all spawn that, like, almost as a default, that extra stuff. That goop. By the way, the fact that this tells me... Yeah, they all get that. It seems like just their default power seems to be spitting those things that blast like blades everywhere. But this also tells me just mechanically... Oh, didn't mean to do that. This also tells me just mechanically that the witch thing is probably really good for bigger enemies. And not as good for random, like, smaller enemies, because the healing is far less compared to if you can get a bunch of hits off and heal at the same time. So I had misinterpreted. I think I'd misinterpreted the witch crest as being better for wandering. I think it's actually like against a lot of smaller enemies. I think it's really good against big enemies, like bosses and stuff. The mom is back. I'd been wondering, I was going to use Mossholm as a test of whether it's worth exploring all the past zones. This is my answer. The answer is yes, it is worth exploring all past zones. Which, like, this is one of those times where I will take advice. Because my inclination then, here's what I'm inclined to do. I'm inclined to put off the frigging zoom, go away. I'm inclined to put off the exploration of this section, like going for the main quest. I see this as progress. It's a snail. That's what the main quest progress is now. My inclination is to come back to that last. But maybe I should do it a little bit and chip away at the other stuff. This is one of those areas where like I'll take advice on, like, is it worth it to start this now and come back to the other stuff later? Because otherwise, like, I'm almost inclined to just ignore that for a long time. Ah! I got impatient. Yeah, like that's a great heal. This is what's her name? Grub Mother or something? Not Grub Mother. Like Moss Mom, Mossling Mom. Okay. Sorry about that. It was not your fault. Does she get an update? I doubt it. I doubt it. Moss Mother. No update. No, it's not. So it's not a new enemy. It's not considered like a new enough enemy. What is happening? Like, when we cause hostility, like it spikes this? Is it like the ectoplasm in Ghostbusters 2? Does its presence make things like big mad? I don't know. And, like, let me go back to that hidden thing, like, just in case, like, because what if the act of defeating the thing, like, the thing that was tied to that stuff somehow is... changed this? No, it does not. It changed nothing. It turned me briefly void-touched. It turned me gray. Getting hit, yeah, like that. It turned me briefly gray. So damage somehow makes you susceptible to that, which makes sort of sense. There was a comment I got. Let me just make sure who this comment was from. There was a comment from Alex Lee, it was, recently, that suggesting that maybe, like, I had been wondering a while back why when I died and I broke my cocoon, there was, like, this voidy thing inside it. And so, like, the comment was, like, maybe, you know, even if Hornet wasn't originally from the Abyss, like, just all bugs have, like, when they have regret or some dark, you know, oh shit, what a way to die. All bugs may have some version of, like, regret or void within them. And so maybe this is just amping all that up. Nothing where Ava used to be, but I very much see the, like, Abyss tendrils reaching out here. Jesus. Okay, I just got destroyed by a... Look at that, there was just a spawn, like a horde of grubs there. Or not grubs, mosslings, the little thorny mossling types. Okay. I'm actually using... Look at that, it's a whole ball of them. Gee, okay. My bad. Nope. That was a new enemy. Void mass. Dense knots of husks bound tight by void sword soaked silk. That was a new thing. And this version was... Okay. These things do... I think touching them seems to do 2 masks. So the image showed, like, Citadel troops. But this thing... But the ones I actually fought here were those moss things, so I guess it could be anything, any grouping of enemies. Everything here is going to be like supercharged mode, isn't it? And so not everything is touched by the Abyss here. Like, that was just a regular ass enemy. Same as before, no extra health, no extra nothing. And that's all I can find that's new here. So a couple of the enemies are different in this whole... Just throughout the... I re-explored this whole area. The Weave Nest. There was a couple of new things, but not much else. And I'm okay with that. Like, if I explore an area and there's not much else, not much to find there, that's new, I'm okay with that. But as a rule, I think, unless I'm really barking up the wrong tree and about to waste my time horrifically, I'm inclined to just do a run through every area at this point. Oh, hi! I'm getting rosary whipped. Yeah. Don't know. Give me those rosaries. You are a new creature. The covetous pilgrim, strong bug replete with rosaries. If angered, they will whip their strings in the ceaseless onslaught. Is this abundance a sign of purity or greed? The way faith is measured in this land is curious indeed. Is that the... I had never seen that before. Oh, shit. Oh, no, these are something new. I hope they didn't just remove, like, a, Hopefully that's, like, you look at all this stuff. How did I miss this before? Was this here before and I got it and I just forgot? What is that? Winged life seed. Mindless sack filled with plasmium. When broken, the plasmium can be consumed for temporary benefits to health. Oh man, the wormway creature, the wormway dude is going to have a lot to say about this. Now, plasmium is in abundance here. In a way I don't remember it being before. Can we go inside? We cannot. Someone's mad. I made the abyss pissed. I pissed the abyss. Where... Does it just do that sometimes, like little abyss quakes? Or is that an indication, I wonder, that something has activated just now and I should look into it? I've kind of changed my mind in that I want to... I wanted to progress the main story quest a bit because I feel like it might send me on a sort of meta quest. Like, go through these areas. So it might, like, guide some of the searching I'm going to do rather than just making it haphazard, but we'll see. So, Forge Daughter. Forge Daughter, these black quakes that now rack your lands, I am seeking to see them quelled at their source, below the lakes of flame. You wish to descend so deep, Pointy Bug. It is true these docks possessed a craft capable. Alas, we cannot ourselves help. Whether Farloom's health or fall, our charge ties us to this forge always. Ballos there's the bug. Ballos time has come. Ballos there's the bug to ask, and if our fate is as dire as your action suggests, we are sure he is only needing of some quick convincing. We? Anything else to sell, by the way? No. Oh. If you're planning passages below Ballo, right. Sir, I have need to head below the lakes of flame. There is a diving bell at the base of this structure that seemed fit for the task. I require it opened and an operator to send it deep. As one of few upon these docks with mind still sound, that role must fall to you. Can't you see I'm busy, miss? Ain't got time for naught else while the shoveling needs doing. Choose to aid me, or all your efforts will soon be wasted. This kingdom crumbles. Its collapse is inevitable. If you wish for your work and your life to continue, you must help me now. It's gotten that bad, I guess. If that's how it is, I'll be your bug. Hell yeah. Meet me about the diving bell. We'll see if I can get you ready for the drop. Objective updated. Use the diving bell to descend beneath Farloom. We hope Ballo serves you well, Pointy Bug. In our long time serving these docks, he's the finest assistant we've found. So, I guess what I'd love to know is, will the game, and you know what, I'm even going to just remove that map marker because now I kind of know what it's for. Will the game tell me if there's a point of no return? Because I feel like there's so much left here to explore. But I want to get farther also in case there's like major upgrades and that sort of thing along the way that I can get from there. But I also don't want to leave everything behind. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to explore here, but I do want to progress on this. I really just don't want to accidentally go past a point of no return. So if is there a signal I should be looking for that's the sign, that's the point of no return where I can't go back, where everything up here will no longer be accessible? Yeah, I guess that would be great. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, because I have enjoyed the crap out of this. And if you enjoyed this, if you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as they come out, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.